Today I want to show a few charts that remind me of inflation, and in reality, they actually are that of inflation, but not as we perceive inflation in the cost of our everyday goods. But it reminds me a lot of what inflation looks like. Now, this is a linear chart, so it's probably better if I put this on a log scale. So let's do this. There we go. Now we got the numbers on the right-hand side, starting at, well, exactly 10,000. And these numbers are legit numbers for this example only, of course. Notice how it slowly starts to go up, and, well, it now does the seesawing going up as well, but pretty much going within a straight line to the upside. So what would this be? And the answer would be an example of what a poker tournament may look like in a situation where you start with 10,000 chips, and this being that of the average stack. When people play the game, they will bust out or get eliminated at some point. In fact, with this going higher, this tells you that people have been eliminated. This could be an example of a player's stack as they are moving through the tournament. And let's just assume this is where they busted out. So you'd be having a situation where you'd win a few pots, you lose your blinds, and maybe gain a bit, lose a big pot, get a good pot back, and, well, that's just the way it goes, and well, you busted out. And you could be saying as you're going higher, well, this person's doing very, very well because, well, you got the pattern of higher highs and higher lows, so they're doing very effective. And this player would have lasted long enough to most likely get a small payment in most standard casino tournaments. However, if we put a third chart for what or for how many average blinds or forced bets this player would have, that's what it would look like, because the reasons, of course, why this is a lot like inflation is because everybody has a whole bunch of big blinds that they can get, but the prices keep going higher and higher. So even though it seems like you're getting more poker chips, when you count how many big blinds that this particular player would have had, where you start off with over 100 in the early game, and as you're grinding through with more than half, if not 3/4 or 4/5 of the people gone, you start to realize you have 40 or 30 or 20, and so does everybody around you because of the design of the game, which I think is very similar to inflation in life.